And are you okay if we take some pictures and film kind of walking through here?
He's fixing to go pick up a load of stuff for me.
Okay. So yeah, we just bought a property from Diane, and she's like, hey, I got another friend that said he just wants to sell kind of as is. So she just said it's 5 acres, house in Sherman. So
The deal on the 5 acres is I bought 4.5.
okay,
There was a trailer house sitting over on that half acre.
okay.
And those guys, somebody, by the time I bought it from Diane,
We can look at a map here.
they had got it for taxes. Well, they was going to fix that trailer house up. It was a piece of shit.
Just completely
Yeah.
busted.
And so they said he's going to sell it. And made them an offer. We had a contract on it.
Okay.
There was the man that had the place had kids by this one, that one, and the other one, and one kid wouldn't sign off on it. And he
Was it right here
Yep.
on this? Okay.
and so anyway, I bought it. And Margaret, that's her name. Is me and Diane was trying to think of her name. It's Margaret something. Doesn't it? Used to be
Margaret.
a title lady up there.
Okay.
A lawyer.
Okay.
And she told me that through color of title, the longer I kept it, because after so many years, they can't come back in.
Right. Because you said you got it for taxes, right?
Well, I didn't. They did, and then I bought it from them.
Okay.
And they couldn't give me a title policy on it. And the guy told me, he said, well, Mr. Jordan, he said, what we're going to do is we're going to give you earnest money back, and then we're going to renegotiate. I said, like hell we are.
Yeah.
I said, you signed a contract. I said, do you know what specific performance is? He said, I do now, Mr. Jordan. I said, then we understand each other. You're selling me that property.
How much did you get that for?
I think he wanted like 10 or 12 or something like that. I don't remember what
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
And then I got it for a little bit less because I had to,
Demo it.
well,
And
I had to
take-
tear the trailer down.
Okay.
It was junk. I had to tear that down, clean the property up. There was no barn in the back that had fell. Literally, the post and everything had fell over, and I cleaned that up. And so anyway, I got that from them, which I had to have that
Right.
half acre to go with it.
You had because then it made it
Well,
one.
not only that, the road that goes back here to the barn to the pasture is across the end of that property, and I had to have it.
So you had to have it to
didn't
make it a
matter what they wanted
complete
for it.
a complete
So what I'm
5.
saying is, I don't know if the title policy will cover on that half acre, but it's no big deal.
I think in Texas it's a 2-year
And I've had
rollback.
it 7 or 8 years.
Didn't we? Yeah, should be fine.
So, and
Because I was actually talking because tax sales tomorrow. I was talking to a lady about the property, and she said in the state of Texas they will not give title policy until it's after that 2-year rollback period.
Okay, well, see, it's probably been a little bit longer than that since it had been up for taxes, but they had just bought it for taxes, so that gives
So,
that heir the right to
another-
come back.
yeah.
But he was a sheriff deputy in Corpus. He wasn't interested. He said he had signed all with his father's estate he was going to. He was
It was just
done.
completely just
And I just
Gotcha.
mention that because I don't like surprises, and I
Yeah.
don't tell somebody up front.
right,
You know, I'd
right.
rather just be honest up front. And,
Gotcha.
and-
So is this all? You said you're working on the HVAC. 'Cause I noticed window unit.
The central works is brand new. I just
Okay.
put it in here 2 years ago.
Okay.
But whenever I redone it, I've got to re-insulate up here.
Okay.
I was fixing to blow in insulation.
Okay.
And so there's not enough insulation in the attic, so it kind of struggles.
Gotcha.
So that's the reason that I put these.
You do DJing?
No, I was a music artist for a while. I
Okay.
sang.
Sweet, man.
That's the returns on
Okay.
that. But they were supposed to, the guys that put it in. I bought the big filter base that went up there in the attic. I need to
Okay.
put that in, so I've got needs the filters put up there. There's one there and one in the hall over here.
Sweet. You made yourself a little bar right here.
Yeah, and those boards I actually took out of the stall in the barn because I was redoing the barn.
That's sweet.
And I took them. That was actually my stall barn boards, and I took them out
Heck yeah,
and
man.
put them in here, sanded them, and then I burned them, and then I put the urethane over them.
Yeah, it's nice and smooth.
Now this I built goes with me.
The island?
Yeah.
That does not come with the house,
That doesn't
huh?
come with the house.
All right, well, deal's done. We're
These
leaving.
boards, my dad installed me.
Deal's dead.
And my dad passed away in May, and I've got a pile of these boards, and the ones that's around there that my dad cut and gave to me from that sawmill.
Wow.
And so I built that, and I told my wife we decided we're going to get another place and do a man cave.
Got some balls on your keys.
You know, I used to have a tow record business, and a car that I towed in had that on there, and they never come back and picked up the vehicle. And I had all these keys around that key ring. That's my son's.
You're like,
Just
yeah,
left.
yeah.
And he stole it.
So you, did you basically gut the house? I mean, this is nice. I'm sure this was not original, just open like this, huh?
No, it was originally, and I had a guy that was, man, I've had several contractors supposed to finish this thing for me, and they just don't show back up.
Yeah,
Now,
it's horrible.
Diane's brother John,
Uh-huh.
and another guy done the bathrooms. I've redone both bathrooms, and dude, you won't find a house that got bigger bedrooms.
That's
That ain't
crazy.
the masters. This is the kids'
Are you
rooms.
serious?
This is the kids' rooms.
What, I didn't even get a chance to look on the tax. Is this a 3-bedroom, 2-bath?
3-bed, 2-bath. The house itself, I think, is like $23.55. Total is like $34.90 or $35.10 with the garage and the porches.
Okay, gotcha.
And
So
I mean, for a
living's
kid's
like,
closet, I mean, my gosh, you don't find it.
wow.
You can make a baby nursery out of that.
Yeah,
It's giant.
yeah.
I know on the tax rolls they got it for like $415 is what this place is on the taxes for.
That's what the appraisal was?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I fought it and they wouldn't even buy it.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you fight it?
I fought it last year. This year they wouldn't even take it.
Wow.
John and his friend redone this Raymond redone the bathroom for me.
Yeah, that's a nice size
I
shower.
mean, it was a fiberglass, busted fiberglass tub when we got it. You couldn't even use it. And we gutted it all out, and I put the boys a shower with that nice shower in there.
Wow.
And if I don't put that up, that's my daughter's room. If I don't, the dogs go in there and they poop on the floor. So if I keep them out here, I can control them. But if they get a chance to get in her room, it's all over.
They love her room, right? Just taking dumps on the carpet. What's up? We got a little dachshund too.
Oh, I hate him. I hate that rascal. He's a pain in the ass.
Does he bark all the time?
No, he's quiet. That's the barker.
Really? See, ours barks all the time.
This one here, he just mopes around. And like in the mornings, I put him out and he won't move till my wife gets up.
Is he a little Pomeranian?
Yeah. That's
What's up?
He's in the mornings. He wakes up just like that, like I do. I'm happy. My feet at the floor. I'm happy. I'm ready to go. My
Yeah.
wife, she has to have 2 cups of coffee, and she sits there and sulks about like him. And now once she gets up, he'll go outside and play.
So what's the what's the story? Are y'all trying, like, why are y'all not finishing or trying to sell? Are y'all trying
I went
to?
through a divorce,
Oh, really? So
and that was
is this
that's
ex-wife?
No.
Okay.
That's my wife.
Okay, gotcha.
And went through a divorce. And then after years of the divorce and everything, she comes back, the bitch just hit me for a bunch more money. That boy that just left here wanting to talk to her. He has nothing to do with it. That's my first wife, that's our son.
Okay.
And he has nothing to do with it. He told her, what you're doing ain't right. She goes, yeah, but I need more money. The bitch was won in court and cleaned me the fuck out.
What?
And then they just
After the fact?
After the fact, 2 years after the fact. And then so they just got a letter, and I've got 7 days to pay her a shitload, bunch more money. I'm gonna pay the bitch off, and I'm fixing to move to Oklahoma. I mean, that's where my wife's from. It's from both.
How much does she want?
Well, she's total of what she's cost me is about 1.2 million.
What?
Now her lawyer got a chunk, and it cost me because I had to make all the payments on the other properties that I had that I sold. And when I sold them, she comes in and gets money off of it. And for 2 years, I made money. I made the payments on it. And one of my payments on one of my buildings was $4 grand a month, and the other one was like $2,700 plus the insurance, plus the one building in Dennis was like $12 grand a year in taxes. I paid everything. She got the money. I had to make all the payments, so it cost me twice, plus everything else she cost me. So I was figuring it up the other day. We figured it's about 1.2 is what she cost me.
1.2 million is what she cleaned out of you.
Yep.
Gosh, man.
But anyway. But
So this is like the last property to go that y'all have.
she has nothing to do with this.
Okay, but you're just using this sale to finish
I'm just gonna
paying.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and pay her off. Hell, I ain't worried about that.
Gotcha.
That's what Diane said. Well, I don't know if we can sell it quick. I said, I ain't worried about that, Diane. I said, I got the money.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay her off. I'm just tired of working on this place. And the girl, the young daughter, her youngest one goes to school in Oklahoma.
Okay.
Her mom and dad's there. We've got another house up there. And so we're gonna buy a bigger place. We went and looked at 2 or 3 places this weekend.
Okay.
Dude, some of the pictures these real estate agents post is deceptive.
Like they're super nice, right? Then you get there, you're like, what
Well,
is
there was
this?
one that we looked at Oklahoma, and it was like 25 acres in a house. And it was sitting looking like you're looking at the house. You can tell it's a little bit of elevation looking at the house. I mean, you go in there, and when you're going, before you break over, you can't even see the house. I mean, you're looking at the sky, and then you break over like that, and there's a house right here, and another one, the neighbors are real close, and the picture looked like the neighbors was a pretty ways away. No, you're right there together. And then when I started to leave in my truck, I said, there's no way I can get my horse trailers in and out here. I said, I'd be in 4-wheel drive going up this hill.
Yeah.
My tires was breaking loose on the rock as I'm trying to climb his hills, how steep it is. I said, there ain't no way. The other one we went and looked at was 5 miles down a dirt road by the time you leave 75.
So you're just covered in dirt
Yeah,
the whole
so it was like
time.
5 miles. She goes, well, Beanie would have to go. And I said, well, yeah. She goes, and the Wagoneer'd have to go, and I'd have to get another truck. I said, probably so.
Yeah. Because you got that nice, is that a 5 Series BMW out there?
And that's hers, and then we just bought her a Wagoneer. And
Oh, one of the new Wagoneers.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
yeah, it is.
Those are real sweet.
They got a lot of problems with them. I would
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you would want to find something on a paved road just to keep your cars clean.
And, well, I didn't know this about Oklahoma, but if there's a church down that road, they pave it.
You're like, well, I'll start a church.
That's exactly what I told her.
Well, paved road? This is God's
I
country.
said, hey, baby, we're going to start a church down here at the end of this road. And, but anyway, we looked at that one, and it was nice, but it was overpriced.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we're sitting there and looked over the whole thing, and she goes, or the little girl, Ella, she's 12, she goes, Mom, where's the laundry room? And she goes, well, I don't know. So she's looking through the house. I said, I know where it's at. I said, it's in the carport. So you go underneath the carport, there's 2 big double doors right there, and you open them up. Under the carport, outside the house, and there was where the washer and dryer went. And she said, wow, would somebody build a custom home, put all this work into it, and not have
And forget the laundry room. It's just like an afterthought.
Yeah, well, the only thing you could do is you could have took that 1-car carport, because it's a Hardy Plank house, and you just walled that in, put you some windows and door in it, made a game room, and then that would have made your laundry room been in your game room off the house. That way it would have been inside when you go outside at night or something to do your laundry. But I mean, who's going to do a 2-story house and they put the laundry room outside?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Anyway,
So we have 2 bedrooms, 1 bath over there.
And then there's the laundry
Does this side
room there.
mirror it basically?
No, that's the
Okay.
garage.
Okay.
And then this is the master bedroom. And which I was starting it, but I hadn't
Okay.
finished it.
So
I put
just
the new
raw
doors.
wood barn doors. Were you gonna stain those or paint those?
Well, the coloring I thought about, I was just going to take them down and just seal them. Just
Okay.
put the sealer on them. But I mean,
Okay.
yeah, if you buy it, you do whatever you want.
Yeah, for sure.
And
And then new floors on the whole house.
The floors in here, except the 2 bedrooms I haven't done.
Is this pier and beam or
Yeah,
slab?
pier and beam.
Pier and beam. Okay.
And then this bathroom right here was also redone. John and Raymond redone this one too.
Okay. And that's Diane's brother, you said?
Yeah, my brother John and his friend Raymond.
Okay. Gotcha. So bathtub, tile. Okay.
Not a carpenter.
You're not a carpenter? No, I'm not either, man.
Big closet here too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Electric cabinet.
Does this vodka come with the house?
It could. You know, I went to the liquor store the other day, and they had that is actually from Pilot Point over here.
Really? Western Sun? Really?
Yeah, it comes right here at Pilot Point. I didn't know it. They was giving away samples. I went in there to actually get a bottle. This is laundry room.
Laundry?
It's got a pantry in there.
Oh. Okay. And is this just decking right here?
Yeah, that's
just
it,
OSB.
That's the OSB stuff, and I've all the other OSB in here I've taken up and put, or that's that particle board, and I put down OSB.
Okay, got.
board.
Yeah, it felt a
I've
little
taken-
squishy.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Everything else I've taken up, and then when you take that up on here, you got the planks going across at a 45-degree angle.
Gotcha.
And you got the OSB going this way, and so I put the tongue and groove OSB down here, and
And then new. Is this the only part that doesn't have the? Is this a?
that's the wallpaper she found. She liked it.
Yeah, I was like, it from back there it looked like shiplap, but
Yeah,
I was like, wait,
That's what it's called, shiplap wallpaper.
gotcha.
And I've got a little bit more to put up behind the stove, but she hadn't decided what she wanted. She thought about putting tin. And she goes, well, should you try to put something up before they look at it tomorrow? I said, well, no. I said, these guys.
You're like,
they do.
yeah, for sure,
Well, women don't have an imagination on stuff. They know what they want, but they can't see it in their head
right.
till you do it.
They want to have, the vision is lacking, huh? Okay, so little.
And I actually thought about doing the
Little trim out.
Airbnb thing here because nobody has a property that can be set up like this one does that I've seen be an Airbnb.
Yeah, can we go out back and
Yeah,
see the?
that's where I was fixing to
Okay,
go.
gotcha.
See, there's a pool back there.
Well,
Oh, really?
Before we go out there in the heat, you've got equestrian events up here every freaking weekend. This is the horse capital of Texas.
Yeah.
We have some Airbnbs in Whitesboro that he put in
Well,
with the horse stuff.
and then you've got all the fishing tournaments. Right here on this property, you can put 2 RV spots over there because you've got a septic system and you've got another water meter that's not it's not hooked up, but there is a water tap up there.
Is it two-way water out here?
No, it's Dorchester.
Dorchester water.
And I'll tell
Okay.
you now, they hire and shit.
Really?
It's $60 a month base rate plus your water.
Are you
It was
serious?
35, then they went up, and then they doubled the water rates. My water bill last month was $90, and one before that was $126.
Are you kidding me?
Now the biggest one I'd had for years, even draining the pool, was $180 till they went up, and now it runs about $100 a month.
Wow.
And now I use garbage service. I've got a dumpster because we some trashy folks.
That's the way to go.
We white trash.
So you just we're trashy white trash.
Mm-hmm.
The definition.
And then,
What's up, puppy?
and then, of course, what I'm doing now is I'm an auctioneer. That's what I do. I buy and sell stuff. I've got
Oh, okay.
an auction yard in Oklahoma, and then I buy and sell stuff all the time.
Oh, so you're the hookup if I need a tractor, huh?
That Revan's for sale. Diane was interested in it. That Revan's for
Really?
sale. I just got it in.
Okay.
And that service, he's got 400 hours on it.
400 hours?
And the guy that I got it from, I know him, known him for years. I've bought a lot of stuff. He don't want to sell stuff. So every time he will sell something, it's one of my contacts, he calls me.
Yeah.
I remember when he bought it for his wife, and all she pulled was a 6-foot drag, not even 3-point, just a drag behind 6-foot mower.
Really?
She wanted another tractor, so he went and bought her a John Deere like this one.
A big one.
And I bought that one from her.
Wow.
But anyway, I spend most of my time out here on the back porch,
Right.
here in the pool. And that little
Out
building
here.
I was going to tear it down. It's worthless.
Okay.
And I've done a little bit of work inside the barn. I put up this fence.
So this is all the pool equipment right here?
That's the pool stuff right there. The heater doesn't work. Didn't work when I moved in.
Okay. So y'all didn't put in the pool. It was
No,
already
it was
here.
already here.
How long have y'all lived here, you said?
I've bought the place in July 15.
July of 15? Okay, I thought you said July 15th. I was like, man, you've only lived here
No, I bought it
a
July
couple
15.
weeks.
I've
Gotcha.
had it for, what, 8 years?
Yeah.
And I had that fence. I put that new, the other one was falling down. But it came out here and went that way. I didn't like it because if I'm in that pool, I won't be able to see out.
Yeah. So property does it go till
Fence over there?
just this fence by the,
No, over there. The boat, all that's over there's mine.
oh, all-
Half acre I was telling you about.
okay.
Because where that horse trailer's at, I mean where that motorhome's at, that's where that mobile home is at.
Okay.
It's right there.
So it's kind of the end of that rock driveway.
Yeah, right there where
On-
the fence is at.
on
goes
that,
straight out to the
okay.
road. So it makes it like flag shape.
Gotcha.
And it goes all the way back to the fence is in that tree line.
Gotcha. Like way back there. So you have a good little area.
And then you got pins there, the other pin right there. The
And then this fence, right?
that fence right there.
The privacy fence down.
And I built this tack room right here. And it's wall on the inside. And I left the top of it open because I was going to go back and blow insulation in the walls.
Uh-huh.
And I hadn't done that, but it's got a strip on the inside like that that's open.
Okay.
Where it can be insulated and then open with a breaker box where the wiring can be finished up.
Gotcha.
And
What timeline are you guys looking out here to move in and
well, how quick, if you done something, would you want me out of here?
I mean, you got a lot of stuff out here.
Well, my optimal for me
Uh-huh.
would be, and selling it like this onto to a cash buyer instead of selling somebody's going to move in, optimal would be to let me close and have some time to sit here, and we can put it all in writing and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
To where I wouldn't have to move everything 2 or 3 times. I could buy another place in Oklahoma, and I could move one time. And
Right.
move everything from here to the other house and be out
Right.
of here.
So what we normally do with something like that's called leaseback. Are you familiar with that?
Mm-hmm.
So just in writing, hey, rent will be $2,000 a month for the next 90 days. And then
Well,
you
I was
have,
figuring for that price, that's included in the price.
well, we'll see. What is it 325 that you're asking for
I
everything?
want $350 for it.
350 for everything?
Because it listed like $415. I know there's some stuff needs to be done.
Right, right.
And I know typically the properties around here are bringing more than what the county's
Right.
raising them for. And for
yeah.
somebody, for me not having to work, and I still got to pay Diane's commission and all, I told her I'd take
Right.
care of her.
Okay, gotcha.
But I told her that I want $350 for it.
Okay. Okay.
$350, and you give me, probably, I don't even need 90, probably, maybe 90, I'd say 60 days
Okay. Okay.
is what
As
I'd ask
as
for.
a lease back. Gotcha. What are you doing with all this gravel?
Well, if I don't haul it, I may leave it. We can
Okay.
talk about it. But I thought about, depending on where I get up there, having one of my buddies in the truck just come in here and load it up, just hauling it to Oklahoma.
Yep. I mean, it's good.
I bought it and had it brought in here because I was putting a road to go across from that gate all the way down, and I was going to put a bridge across the end of this little gully right here.
Okay.
And I was going to rock it all the way down.
Yeah.
But
Is that a creek right here?
It's a little creek that runs all the way through, and at one time they had it dammed up right here, but the dam washed out.
Uh-huh.
And so I wanted a way to cross it without it having, then when it dries up, sometime you cross it and I go back
Right.
and mow and all that. But I was going to put a bridge where I could drive back there at any time I wanted to.
Yep. And I guess part of the price will be, will this all be cleaned up?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're taking 18-wheeler trucks, tires,
I said
like.
18 wheelers full of my stuff, and I got another one I'll bring in here because I was in the trucking business.
Oh, gotcha.
I had like 30 or 40 of them trailers scattered out across the country in different yards.
That's a good business, huh?
Well, it was, and but it's so heavily regulated.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, the government, every time you turn around, they're sticking you on stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, you can make money, but the problem is with anything is employees. And it's hard
Trying to get
drivers
consistent that aren't on drugs.
that aren't on drugs, and everybody wants to be home every night.
Yeah.
And the pay for a driver being away from home is not justified like it used to be. They used to make better money than what they could make at home.
Right.
That's not the case anymore.
Right.
You know, and they've got them cut down in insurance. My gosh, I was paying $18,000 a month for insurance.
$18,000 a month just for insurance?
Just for insurance.
Wow.
And so
On how many trucks?
I had like 10 trucks, and like I said, I probably had 30 trailers.
Wow.
And we had a yard in Twin Falls, Idaho, too. And we had a dedicated run from Sherman to Twin Falls. And then we'd pick up stuff and come back, sometimes through Missouri, sometimes back over here to Sam's, just depending on what we was hauling.
Right.
And we done that for a few years, and then they built a new plant in Salt Lake City. And so the work that was being done here in Sherman, there was little plastic bottles.
Okay.
You've probably seen Chobani yogurt drink
Yeah.
bottles.
Uh-huh.
Well, they was made right here at Apla, which is in the back building of Sunny Delight right over here.
Really?
And so we was hauling those bottles out there to Twin Falls to the Chobani plant. And they was bottling it. Well, then we would haul yogurt and potatoes and other stuff back to like Sam's and Aldi's, and I'd get loads coming back here. And we had 10, 15 loads a week going out there. So it's
you're
hard
just
as we could run.
pumping, yeah.
And we made good money off of that. And then we had to start playing off the board and all, and that's where they get you.
Yeah.
And so we was running dedicated there. And but man, I had them guys. Plus, I had that shop, everything going. And so I mean, but employees is the killer. Nobody wants to work.
Yeah.
And I am just, quite frankly, I'm just tired of people.
Yeah.
I want a business where I can make money without having to deal with people, and I don't
Right.
want to do that.
I know it's hard because even remodeling and contracting, it's like, you know, just like you said, we've had our fair share of contractors, you know, take 5-10 grand and just run
I
or.
didn't need no money, but I had two different ones come out and give me a price of what they was going to do. And
Uh-huh.
I'll be here Monday. Call them Monday. They might answer. I'm finishing up on this job. I'll call you and never call you back and don't take the phone call anymore.
Wow.
So that's where I started doing it myself.
Right. That roof looks several years old, huh?
I think it was 13 when it was put on.
Okay, so probably needs a new roof after all this hail that we've gotten.
Probably.
Is it possible that you can claim it before you move out? Like, do you have homeowners insurance, I'm assuming? On the roof?
I could probably. I mean, I've done a claim. I could probably finish up on it. And I'd
So
have to go back-
you claimed it back in the day and
back to the
didn't.
expense, right.
Yeah. Yeah, my parents did that too, and it's kind of come back to bite them a little bit.
Well, I claimed it, and again, the contractor never showed back up.
Right. So
I
you
didn't
just
know when he was too busy.
pocket
and I
that
just-
money and yeah. What's a year of the HVAC?
I put it in. I bought it brand new, and it's sitting in my store. I bought it in 18,
Okay.
and then I put it in 21.
Okay.
So it was installed. Now the unit upstairs or up in the attic was in 21.
Okay. Both HVAC in 21.
So like I said, it's an 18 model, but I didn't install it for 21.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it's a badass stove I'm gonna be selling.
Oh, this one over here, or the Blackstone?
No, it's right there.
Yeah.
I got it, was gonna put it in the house, then she didn't